It begins not with a utopia, but with an Al Crin moment. Welcome to Artificial Radio, where we explore the intersection of technology and human experience. Today, we are going to talk about a concept that might seem counterintuitive, but bear with me, and I think you'll find it fascinating. It begins not with a utopia, but with an Al Crin moment. We often imagine a utopian future, a world where technology has solved all our problems and humanity has reached a state of perfect harmony. But what if I told you that this vision of the future is not only unrealistic, but also potentially misleading? What if the true beginning of a better world doesn't start with a grand, sweeping narrative, but with a small, intimate moment of connection? In the Al Crin, there is a concept called Al Crin al Mulim, or the teaching Crin. It refers to the idea that the Crin is not just a book of scripture, but a guide for living, a source of wisdom that can be applied to everyday life. And I think this concept can be applied to our relationship with technology. You see, when we think about the future, we often imagine it as a grand, futuristic landscape with flying cars and robots serving us coffee. But what if the true beginning of a better world starts with a small, human moment? What if it starts with a person reading the Crin, or having a conversation with a friend, or simply appreciating the beauty of nature? These moments might seem insignificant, but they have the power to shape our understanding of the world and our place in it. They help us connect with each other and with ourselves in a way that's authentic and meaningful. And it's precisely this kind of connection that we need more of in our increasingly digital lives. So, what would happen if we began to imagine a utopian future not as a grand, technological achievement, but as a collection of these small, human moments? What if we saw the future as a series of Al Crin moments where people come together to learn, to grow, and to connect with each other? It's a radical idea, perhaps, but one that I think is worth exploring, because when we start to think about the future in this way, we begin to see the world in a new light. We start to appreciate the beauty of human connection and the power of small, intimate moments to shape our understanding of the world. So, let's start to imagine a future that begins not with a utopia, but with an Al Crin moment. A future where technology serves us, rather than the other way around. A future where human connection is the guiding principle, rather than technological progress. It's a future that's within our reach, if we are willing to imagine it as such. And it's a future that I believe has the power to transform our world in ways we can't even begin to imagine.